Hello, it's Andy. I have quite a few different coloured eggs that I get when I go and collect my eggs in the morning, which I'm about to do when I feed them. Now I have browns in various shades, and I have white and I have blue. We chose the chickens for those colour eggs to provide a kind of variety, just something that's a bit different when you go and pick the eggs up. It adds just that little bit more enjoyment and fun for the kids. I have 5 chickens. My ultimate goal is to have a chicken that produces a different coloured egg from my whole flock, and I'll only ever keep 5, maybe 6 at a push. So I'm still a little way off achieving that goal, but I do have a nice colourful array of eggs which I can collect in the mornings. There's the eggs I have at the moment. We had pancakes last night, so a vast majority were used up. But there you can see our eggs that we have left. I'm about to go and get some more. We do give them away when we get too much for our own consumption. But as you can see, there's a vast difference in the amount of different coloured eggs. Just looking at that, you can see 3 blue, the majority are white, and then that's followed a close second by the browns in its various shades. And there is reasons for that, and I'll just take you through that now. So eggs, they don't just happen randomly. There's things that control the egg production. That is the environment. If the bird is stressed, the food and quality of food, their welfare situation, i.e. environment, and on top of that the very thing in the sky, the yellow thing, the sun, and indeed the seasons. Those things all control egg production. And then you've got to factor in the biological side of it, like when a chicken molts its feathers, by and large, and they won't lay eggs. They may lay eggs as they're going into molting and coming out of molting, but during the mid part of molting you would be not expecting any eggs from that particular bird. When the eggs come through the chicken itself, its egg laying parts within its body, the egg colour is denoted by pigments which are secreted on the eggshell through glands as it moves through the body, and that is what produces those colours that you can get. And those colours are also dictated by the breed, so you can be pretty reassured that if you pick a breed for a particular colour egg, that is what you'll get. You might get off shades. And indeed, we've had one chicken which was supposed to lay blue eggs, but it did actually lay a very, very light green coloured egg. But that is not unheard of for that particular breed of chicken we had at the time. So yes, it's a subject in its own right, just the breeds and the eggs they produce for that reason itself. And I would say I'm not fully qualified to go into genetics and the breeds and how they all come about and everything like that, and there is a wealth of information online regarding that. But from a small time chicken keeper's perspective, I do search out chickens for their eggs colours. They are our primary reason that we have chickens is eggs. We don't keep them realistically for meat, although we have done once or twice, but it is eggs, so hence this video that you're seeing now. It is windy, it's a horrible day, and it's not the best of sunlight conditions for egg producing at this moment because of the weather conditions. But also my chickens are covered in. In the UK, particularly down here in the southwest, we're still under the regulations of avian bird flu, which means they have to be covered over. And that in itself has stalled and slowed my egg production down. Like I said, I'm getting enough eggs for ourselves, but it's been slowed down because everything is covered because of the avian flu. If I was to have it all rolled back, took back, sunlight pouring in, I dare say my chickens would be in full production by now, because it is coming to the very end of winter. I have two eggs here. I have one brown one and one blue one. As you can see, the brown one's over here. That was probably because that was its favourite nest box. It didn't want to use that one. They're funny like that, so it just made a little nest here and pushed it out there. I've just seen a white one scamper out, so I'm going to get these eggs and let her continue doing what she has to do. Yet there is a brown one coming in as well. I've just retreated back into the woodshed because it is very windy. It's horrible conditions, and like I said, these conditions, low sunlight, their hutch or run, shall I say, or coop, if you want to call it that, that's covered over, isn't helping with egg production. But I do have two here. If I come out of the sun, or might it be better in the sun, you can see there I have a blue and a brown. Now, another brown one was coming in and a white one just scampered out. So in a very short space of time, I can expect another couple eggs. But having said that, eggs can happen at any time of day. I very rarely get them past late afternoon. But like I said, you have to bear in mind, you probably need to look for eggs 2 times, if not 3 times a day. The blue one is a cream Legbar. Now that's a specialised breed, and she's just shot into the other side. I'll let you have a look. She's just shot out the other side. I'm going to be chasing her around, I think. Bluey, as we call her. She's not a fantastic egg layer by any means of the imagination. It says that she should lay about 230, but the reality is it's well, shall I say, I would say probably 180, 200. There she goes, very skittish bird, and in fact she's sitting on an empty nest, so she could be going through a broody spell, and it's making a lot of noise. So yeah, these are my girls here, and yeah, I have 3 breeds and 3 varying colours and 3 varying amounts and quantities of eggs I do get. These brown ones are a Golden Comet, and they lay about 300 eggs a year. I would possibly say that could be a little bit less, but they're a good egg layer, very friendly, inquisitive bird. In fact, they'll come right up to you. The actual white ones, which are Leghorn chickens, are 280 eggs a year, and they're white eggs. Now, they're not so friendly, very skittish like the blue one. They will stay out the way. It is interesting that the various breeds have different traits. The other white one could be in there now in the nest box, but yeah, that is the Leghorn. Very impressive bird, very upright tail. The only thing is, being pure white, they do tend to get a bit grubby. But anyway, that's my 3 breeds. I've got Leghorn, Cream Legbar, and I've actually got Golden Comet. And they all give me varying eggs, varying colours. The one colour I would like is a pure green one, and possibly a pinkish coloured one, or purple. But I've yet to acquire a chicken that will give me, or chickens that will give me those. So that's the future goal for the, shall we say, colours of eggs that I'm looking for and looking to collect. That weather is quite nasty. It's coming in quite windy, and it's got a lot of damp, misty kind of driving water droplets, and you can probably just see rain coming down there now. In fact, it's coming down quite heavy. Yeah, not very good conditions to be out there, but at least the girls are covered over. I would like to remove that covering, but we still have avian flu restrictions, like I've said. So that will be a big bonus and boost for egg production when I remove that. So as I said at the beginning of this video, you know, you have multiple reasons and options why you would want to keep chickens. You know, ranging from just pets to meat birds to eggs, and indeed just company. The thing with us though is they have to work for us and produce eggs. We do provide a bit of fun by adding colour to those eggs by the various breeds, but ultimately we are after eggs. And if you're keeping chickens and birds like for the reason of eggs like us, I would suggest that you seek out varieties that can give you a different colour spectrum. It just adds that little bit of fun. We have our various thoughts on the taste and quality of various coloured eggs, and that is something that I haven't got any scientific proof to back up. Taste is a very personal attribute to each individual. But I do like a blue egg, but that's just me and my personal taste or thought, shall I say. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little video where you can see our chickens, our eggs, and what they give us, and how we enjoy those eggs that we do get from our chickens, and the welfare that we do put into those chickens to get those eggs. So yeah, this is Andy from Folklore Hiking Sticks, and I hope you enjoyed that. And if you're keeping chickens, like I've just said, try to get some different coloured eggs. Cheers.